Hello, my name is Thomas Hayes and I will be your tour guide for the tour of Video Game Connection. Over here we have a ton of DVDs. We always have them on sale. It's usually $2 off the marked price, or if there is no price, it's $2.95 automatically. As you can see, we have quite a few DVDs that bleed over into the counter. And now if you would look over in this general direction, we have the retro area, starting from Atari, wrapping around to the more current, relatively speaking, Nintendo 8-bit. And we also have a good selection of old school systems, the top-loading Nintendo, the TurboGrafx 16 Sega, and we get different stuff in all the time. So the best thing to do is to keep checking back, because you never know what we're going to get. Now as the store wraps around, you can see we have more updated systems, everything from the GameCube, Dreamcast, PS3s, no Wii's though, because Wii's we constantly sell out of. But the store keeps wrapping around, and we come to the Sega Genesis display. We have quite a bit, more than any other store in Ohio, I would imagine. And the phone is ringing, so I will have to answer. You're gonna watch me answer the phone. I'll call you back. That was just the owner, nobody important. And as you can see, our Sega Genesis selection is pretty impressive. More than anybody in Ohio, I would wager. And we also have Sega Saturn games. And the games just continue to wrap around yearly. We have Super Nintendo games, another good selection of a lot of decent to great Super Nintendo titles, I should say. And I would also wager that we have the most in Ohio. And it continues, PlayStation, a good selection with handheld systems. Then we have a good selection of Nintendo 64 games, some hard to find titles like Ogre Battle 64, Harvest Moon, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Continues to wrap around chronologically. We have PlayStation 2 with Dreamcast in this counter. A healthy selection of Xbox games, because a lot of places in Ohio have stopped carrying Xbox games because they consider it a dead system. And then after that we have PSP, a good selection of Wii games, but a very paltry selection of GameCube games. I have to admit, GameCube is our weakest area in the store. And then you can see it just gets newer. 360, PS3. Those two are both expanding, but we will beat any reputable store's price guaranteed. So if a store has a lower price than us, we'll match or beat them guaranteed. Then in this counter we have our handhelds, the DS, Advance, Game Boy. And please, this isn't all of our Game Boy games. Feel free to ask if you can see the games that we have to keep behind the counters because we have no room. In addition to Game Boy, we also have the cheese loads, which are Japanese slot machines, more skill-based. And as we continue our tour, this is where you walk out of the store when you're done purchasing or trading stuff. And this is where people walk in. This is known as a door. It opens and closes. Right now it is open because it is beautiful outside. And that wraps up the tour of Video Game Connection. I thank you for your time, and you have a great day. Hope to see you soon.